Hi everybody, it's Sean Holsinger here from holsingersflyshop.com. Today we're going to tie a bunny leech. This is a pattern that I used with a lot of success over the weekend out in Colorado. We were fishing the Uncompahgre River. It's a real simple tie to fly. I mean, not a whole lot of material to it. Very successful for big fish. This is definitely a big fish fly. We were catching... They were Snake River cutthroats that we were catching, and in 4 days of fishing I managed to catch seven cutthroat that were 19 to 22 inches. What we need for this fly is just dyed black marabou and bunny zonker strips, and we're going to tie the marabou in for a tail. This tail is going to give you a lot more action than just the bunny strip will, and it's going to extend the fly a little bit further for you. I want the tail to be about the same length as the body of the hook, the shank of the hook. I'm going to just tie it down tight. Snip this off. A lot of times I'll snip my marabou like this. I'll snip it close to the head to add a little bit more body to the fly whenever I build up material over top of it later. I'm just going to tie that all down. Tie it back to the back again. And now my next piece of material I'm going to use is just a black zonker strip. One key that I do to this is I'll trim the back of the zonker strip down. I'll trim it at an angle. You'll see the long hairs on the top here and how I trimmed it down to an angle like that. That'll give it a tapered look whenever I start to wrap it. What I'm going to do first is just tie the back corner on down onto the hook shank. Tie it back. And then I'm going to wind my thread back up to the head again. And leave my thread up here at the head. The next step I'm going to do is just wrap this around in a circular motion around the hook. And just wrap side by side. Just continue wrapping the whole way up and not overlapping, but side by side the whole way up, and you'll see here what how I'm saying about the tapered look that trimming that will give you. This fly has a ton of action in it when you fish it. It's a lot of fun to fish. And like I said, it's a very, very simple fly that's very successful for big fish. We're going to be taking this pattern up to New York with us for salmon next month. Sure, it'll work well up there. It's a very, very similar pattern to a black woolly bugger, except I think this one's even kind of easier to tie. Okay, we just wrap that up to the head, and then I'll hold my bunny strip out and just make a couple tight wraps around it. Hold it in place, make the tight wraps. Try not to trap too much of the fur down there. Make sure I get it really tight around there. And I'm going to trim off my bunny strip. Peel that back a little bit, make a couple more tight wraps so it doesn't spin on you. And then I'm going to push my cone back a little bit, pop up front, whip finish it off, and that's all it is to this fly. If you have a stream with big fish in it, this is one of the things you want to try. The way it was working for me was down and across, fishing it down and across, fishing the swing, and just letting it dead drift. I didn't even have to twitch it to give it. There's so much motion in these bunny strips that it makes its own motion in the water. Thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoy fishing this fly and enjoy tying it. And good luck, and visit us at holsingersflyshop.com. Thank you.